Oh, those girls look so good. Welcome into HSN this evening. My name is Leslie. Of course, we get to hang out for 2 hours with one of our favorite, most inspirational women. Her name is MarlaWynne, and if you don't know about this brand, sit back, relax. Everything Marla makes, it's all about easy care, easy wear, easy elegance. So Marla was a big-time Hollywood executive producer. When the writers' strike happened in 2007, found herself out of a job and decided, you know what? I'm gonna reinvent myself from her garage where this whole brand started. Now it's a global brand and everything is really easy and relaxed and comfortable. If it's not comfortable, Marla is not interested. So it's just what we want. It's just what we're craving. And you're always gonna look great and polished. I gotta point out something that's coming up at the end of the show, because this is actually my favorite pant that Marla makes. We never have this type of markdown on the Essential Crepe pant. This is a full-length pant. They feel amazing, and they are normally almost 80 bucks. You guys, clearance price today, final quantities, we took it from $75.50 to $31.85. I just want to paint a picture for you. I've got 3 colors in my cart right now as we speak. That's how much I love that pant. Now remember, FlexPay is available. It's $10.62 to get it home. You can start ordering now. I promise you, you will love this pant. 618293 is your item number on that. Start ordering now, and that's coming up at the end of the hour, but there she is. I mean, really an American story, right? An American dream. Reinvented herself, picked herself up, dusted herself off, and created this brand in her garage. Well, now it's a global brand around the world. Here in the United States, it's exclusive to us at HSN, and we hope you sit back and relax. Everything is beautifully made. Everything makes you feel elegant, but light bulb moment, you're still comfortable. So, Miss Marla, we really appreciate that. You're just what the doctor ordered these days. Welcome back, darling.
Well, it's good to see you. I just saw that we got the Luxe crepe pants, and I was saying to my son Jason, who's helping me, go get those for me. I'm going to put them on for the back half because I love those pants, and that price is ridiculous, so I got to have them.
Oh, yeah.
So at some point, I'll slip away and I'll find them.
That's okay.
You know, you say, oh, go get a cream pant. Do you know how many cream pants are in this house? Anyway, it's so good to be with you, and we've got this new Luxe knit collection, and I'm so excited to talk to you about it.
So we'll dive right in because this is really special. It's a this day only price, which is really nice. So at midnight, that price goes away. What we have for you is in your Luxe jersey knit. I mean, we're talking about the most amazing, delicious drape. You've got a beautifully cut piece that you're gonna throw on all day long. It's your Luxe jersey topper with pockets, you guys. For this day only, we took it from $79 to $64.39. It comes in extra small through 3X, and I do want to warn you, I've got 1,000 of these. So as we tell you the story about it, just think about it. You might have to be really quick on this one. Here's your olive gray. We also have it in that gorgeous spice color. And then we also have it in the gotta have black. And Marla, what's really nice about this is that we've got tons of cardigans, we've got tons of little, you know, blazers. But you know, when you wanna feel just slinky and soft and yummy, but still to have some shape and tailoring, this is the perfect piece.
Well, I call this my work from bed, work from home wear. Some people talk lounge, I talk work because that's what I do. And I love these pieces for that because they're just delicious. Now, this is a new fabric for us. And like every new fabric that I bring to HSN, it takes some getting used to. So I really want to ask you a question, Leslie, because I know how I would describe it. Mm-hmm. The feel on this, someone wrote and said, oh, this doesn't feel like your Rand Span butterfly tees. And she's absolutely right, because it isn't. This is a new fabric. It's significantly less stretch. It has some stretch in it. It is a knit, so it gives. But it's a different hand to it. And I'll tell you, the origin of this was from a Calvin Klein 3-piece outfit that I bought before I had kids. And I loved the fabric so much that I had kept it and kept it and kept it and kept asking if we could do it. And it was just too expensive, and we kept searching and searching and finally brought it in. And it is a very luxe fabric, but I want you to describe it because I've been reading the various reviews and some people are loving it and some people don't get it. I wanted to know what you think of it.
Well, it definitely has a little bit more substance than what we normally think of as just a cardigan to relax in. It's interesting because it almost feels like a natural fiber, even though I know it's 100% poly. So it feels crisp, a little bit more crisp to the touch, a little bit more like a knit, you know, not as much as, you know, just a stretchy, you know, full of spandex garment. So I find that it's got a little bit more, I guess, crispness to it, Marla. I feel like it has a little bit more body.
Yeah, it does. And one of the things now, as we go through the hours, I'm going to talk about what shapes and sizes these things fit. One of the wonderful things about TV retail, which I love, and there was a fantastic article in Women's Wear Daily recently about how QVC and HSN have suddenly become the thing, not just for us, but for young women of all ages, because it's such a wonderful way to shop in this peculiar time we're living in. And I really think that's true. So let's talk about the design of this piece. I'm going to go back as far as I can so maybe you can see this. Do you see how the cardigan side is wedged? Do you see that shape? That is a very similar little trick that I use on our balloon dress, because what that does is it's a fit and flare on the top. It's an inset seam, inset sleeve. So that means if you carry a lot of weight up here in your upper arm, I'm going to ask you to go up a size because this doesn't have quite as much stretch as you're used to in some of my pieces, right? So if that's where you carry weight, you're going to want to go up a size. Now, I don't carry weight in my upper arm, so I am wearing a medium, which fits me perfectly. I love the pockets. I find this to be a very slimming silhouette. And two of my high school buddies came over this weekend and we were trying clothes on. We're like such silly little girls. Instead of playing in my mother's closet, now we play in mine. And everybody was saying, oh my God, I love the way this fits because it's so slimming. It's slimming because it's an inset sleeve. We're going to talk about other pieces coming on later in the hour that are more of a poncho style, that have more drape. But this one gives you a great fit and flare. It's not overwhelming. It's very easy to wear and very comfortable.
And you know, Marla, it feels like just a little bit more formal than what we're used to when we think of a great little topper or a little cardigan. It feels a little bit more elegant, a little bit more refined, even though you're super comfy. And so that's what we're talking about. You know, you don't have to wear those.
And that's why we call it Luxe.
Yeah.
That's why I called it Luxe, right? Because to me, you don't know how many years I've wanted to get this in. So we're going to talk a lot about the fit on this group because I want you to nail it. I love the three colors. You can do head to toe because we've also got a matching. I'm wearing the little matching slouch pant that goes with it. So we can go head to toe with it. Or you can kind of color block, which is really beautiful with it too. Like the spice under the black is exquisite.
It really is.
And Miss Thing over there, look at Kenya. I love Kenya. Boy, Kenya, I can tell that you like this fabric because you've got the Kenya seal of approval swagger on right now.
She's got that gorgeous smile. She always has. And you know, Marla, I do want to give a couple of updates because the spice color is the most limited. If you're loving the spice, you've got to be in the ordering process. Of course, Kenya's wearing it in the black. If you don't know which way to go, I think you're really gonna love just the ease of this. And it's a little more refined. So whereas other toppers or cardigans might be just a little bit too laid back or too casual, this one feels just a little bit more dressy. So you certainly can dress it up and down. And then in the lead is that beautiful olive gray. Marla, I wanna tell everybody it comes in extra small through 3X. And then also that they could still machine, wash, tumble, dry. Because if it ain't easy, you're not doing it, right?
Listen, this one passed the MarlaWynne sleep test. I've been testing out some new fabrications and some denim and things we're going to be bringing you next year. And I kid you not, we had a design meeting and I said, well, I wore those pants last night to sleep. And they went, Marla, they have a zipper, 5 pockets, and it's a denim stock. What do you mean you slept in it? When I tell my customers I sleep in these things, I sleep in these things. And I should get my son Jason to take pictures of me when I'm asleep if I wouldn't wake up when he comes in. Because to me, if something can't be slept in, I don't want to wear it. And that's the ultimate test. This stuff, you can sleep in it. You're not going to want to sleep in it because it's just so beautiful. It gives you a little bit more elevation without being dressy. It is absolutely something you can lounge in. And with the matching pant, it's just such a great head to toe, loungy, fun look. But you'll be able to, I talk about wear it today, wear it tomorrow. It fits our lives right now, and it fits the lives we're going to be having. This is a fabric that I have high hopes for. So I hope you'll let me know how you feel about it. Tell me what you like, what you don't like about it. We're learning about it as you learn about it. But I love it, and I really want this to become a core fabrication for us. So the more you can tell me about it, the better it'll be.
And I love your transparency. Marla's like, look, it runs a little bit smaller than what my customer is used to. So please keep that in mind, because it depends on how you like to wear your clothing. If you like to just to have a little bit more wiggle room, go up a size. There's not a problem here. Although, Marla, you said that the cardigan was pretty much true to size. Depends on where you carry your weight, right?
Exactly. If you carry, some women carry weight in their upper arms. It's just a fact.
I do.
We come in all shapes and sizes. If you carry a lot of weight in your upper arm, I honestly ordered this in both a large and a medium because I wasn't sure what I was going to wear. I'm finding the pants run dead on true to size because they have an elastic waistband to them, so it gives them stretch where you need it. This does, as I said, it does have stretch. Sonia, how are you finding the fit on this? I'm just curious how you guys are finding the fit. I'm so excited about it.
True to size. True to size. How about you, Kenya? Did you go up? Did you stay true? Yeah, I think once again, we really appreciate it because Marla, nobody wants to waste time, and I love that you said, look, if you carry a little bit more weight in your arms, go up a size. It's got the stretch, but it's a different fabrication. So we just want our core customer to understand that. And if you're new to HSN, Marla's all about easy care, easy wear, easy elegance. Everything is just a little bit more refined, but it's got that sprinkle of joy. So Marla, it's what we're craving right now. We just want to lounge out, but we still want to look good, right?
Well, I was looking at the hour that came before me, and that's an adorable brand. I thought it was absolutely adorable. And I thought to myself, well, this is an interesting thing because I can see where I'm going to wear that French terry and how I'm going to use that in my everyday life. But because I am on Zooms from the minute I wake up to the minute I go to sleep, I do like to dress it up, particularly up here. And frankly, I love when I can do a head to toe look and just look great because my days are do a Zoom, run to the grocery store, pick up some things for my parents, run to here, run to there, run back to do another Zoom. And I want to look great everywhere I'm going. And we've started looking a little sloppy in America. There's a difference to me between comfy and just a little, like we don't want to go so far that we're just always kind of schlumpy. Yeah. So what I love about these pieces is they give me all the comfort of a typical lounge piece, but it's just a little more elevated, a little more elegant. It's going to take you further. And again, the shape of this cardigan is what is so wonderful because it has that wedged shape, and it literally is a wedge. You can see it comes out and down. Yep. And that is exactly the shape that we use on the bottom of our balloon dress, right? Agreed. That you all know. No. And there's something about that that just gives you a great curve.
Yeah, I have to agree. And a couple of updates. We are very busy. If you want to go ahead and get that full head to toe look, remember we've got the matching tank, and we do recommend you probably size up in the tank if you're loving this head to toe look. The pant, very limited. And Kevin, correct me if I'm wrong, I think I have less than 1,000 in the pant. Correct, 800 now in the pant. Now the pant, Marla says, true to size, but just a really wonderful look. And you said it, we don't have to look schlumpy. We don't have to look sloppy. We can still be comfortable and still be proud to answer the door, or still be okay if your neighbor sees you when you're getting the mail or when you're walking the dog. There is a difference, and we're so happy that we don't have to choose right now.
Right, and with the little tunic top, which I love, and I did go up a size because I'm busty. Whether you get the little cardigan or you just want to throw, this is a little jacket. I don't even know if we have any left, but you can just throw a little jacket over it. And then you've got your head to toe look, wear things with a jean jacket. All of these pieces can mix and match. Now, I love doing things head to toe because it's mindless and easy. I am probably, for somebody who makes a living designing clothes, I am the laziest fashionista you've ever met.
Me too.
You know,
That's why I love you.
I go into the closet and I'm like, is it clean? How many times have I worn it? You know, take a quick sniff. Yep, that's still clean. My son on a few days has said, Mom, you have
Put it
crossed
away.
the boundary. No,
Aw.
not put it away. Get it washed. And by the way, step into the shower, because I find myself when I get in these creative jags, and this has been such a creative time for me, you know, just sometimes I just get a little bit lazy.
Oh,
And then I put
yes.
on a necklace and a great top and I look fabulous. But
Exactly.
I do have a tendency when new pieces like this come in, I'm really bad because I will wear them 3 or 4 days in a row, kind of as long as I can get away with it, because it's so comfortable, right?
I
And I
agree.
also, listen, I'm so glad I don't have to take it to the dry cleaners. But when it comes to doing the laundry, I got to do it. So I'm lazy. I'm
Yeah.
officially lazy.
Remember too,
Yeah.
$16.10 to try, and that's any debit card, any credit card. If you're new to HSN, welcome in. FlexPay is for all of us. So that is the cardigan. Now remember, we do have some matching pieces, and please consider, you know, if you're loving this look, if you're loving the vibe here, because it's a total vibe, consider buying one of the matching pieces. Because Marla, I would hate for, you know, our customer to love it and then come back and for these pieces to go. Like for example, in the cardigan, I think you said, Kevin, final 300 in the olive, final 300 in the spice as well. So just FYI. Now here's the matching tank. The tank is the same fabrication. It is that Luxe jersey knit, 28 inches approximately in the length, comes in extra small through 3X. This is the one that we recommend you size up because it's just a different and brand new fabric. We don't want you to get it home and say, hey, this is different from all my other Marla pieces. So here's your olive gray. And I just want to show you, it does have stretch and it does give. Here's your spice, once again, very popular. And then we also have it in the black, machine wash, tumble dry, and don't forget to consider the pant because the pant is on its way to selling out. New and exclusive, Marla. Exciting though, right? Because especially if you're a core customer. Yeah, you want to try new things.
Now, since you're not wearing this, I'm going to turn to Kenya because I want to know from her. Because the model's room, I think, has a large. Now, both Kenya and I are busty, and I'm finding I could go up a size in this. It's fitting. It's a little bit snug, and that's because we took one of my favorite tunics and put it into this fabric. It's got these great side slits, and it covers your tush, and you're going to be able to wear them with the cargo leggings we're going to talk about in a minute. But I want to know from Kenya, because she's probably in a large, how it feels on her. I'm guessing on Sonia, it fits true to size.
So actually,
because I know her body type.
Kenya's off in the wings, but she did say she went up a size. She went up a size.
She did go up a size.
So you're absolutely right.
Okay.
See, Marla, that's why we love it. We really appreciate that because nobody wants to waste time. There it is.
Yeah, so she would go up a size in the cross chest in the tank. So did I. So I ordered a large. I can wear in the butterfly tees. I can wear a medium because they have so much stretch, right, in my rayon span. But this is a different fabric. So have a little patience. Learn this fabric because once you learn this fabric, we are going to have so much fun and be able to bring you such great silhouettes. So I want you to pay attention. So Sonia, who's tall and lanky. You know, we once measured me next to Sonia.
Why would you do that?
It's like so stupid. It's like my breasts come to her waist. It's just ridiculous. But in this, Kenya's in an extra large, and I should be in an extra large just to give me a little more room in the armholes and across the chest because my chest is taking up the space in this. But here's what you're going to like for my customer. And because Kenya's a curvy girl and looks gorgeous in it. But I do have customers who have said, Marla, I love your clothes, but sometimes they're too overwhelming and I don't want all the ponchos and all the unstructured stuff. This is for you ladies. This is for you gals who have said to me, we want the comfort, we want the ease, but I want something that's a little more fitted. And Sonia was wearing the new necklace that we have.
I'm wearing it
and I want to
too.
show you some.
So
yes, and you're wearing it too, but I want to show you a little surprise about this piece. Because if you're wearing the long tunic and you want to, you can take this necklace and you can wear it as a belt. Now, you can wear it as a belt in the front, right? And if you want, because of the high side slits, just pull the back side out and let that cover your tushy. But
Oh my goodness, I love this.
Can you see it? Can I
yes.
get far enough back? I'm going to be in the fireplace in a minute.
No, you look good.
But,
by the way,
right?
item numbers on the side of the screen. We're already loving that necklace. 088950 if you want to do that. And it's all about creating those looks. And once again, hallelujah. Like I love that I could still feel really good, feel put together, and still be in the drapiest, most yummy fabrication. Your tanks are amazing. I love that they never pull in the hip area because of those slits, which by the way, make your legs look long, like ballerina legs.
So that's why they're there. They're there for two reasons. I keep those side slits in my pieces for two reasons. No one's ever written to me and said, could you make my legs look shorter? This is not a request I've ever had. When you have these side slits, you can't see it on Kenya because she's wearing the black, but those side slits open up so that those side curves, man, it gives you wonderful room. It lengthens the leg and it makes it much more youthful. To me, every time you kind of box everything in, it just, I don't know, it's just fabric covering stuff. And what I want to do is splatter this stuff.
And Marla, by the way, update on that tank. If you want that tank, Kevin, you said what? Fewer than 900 now remaining. Now here's the easy pull-on pant. And once again, this is a pull-on pant. It's an elasticized waist. You get the great little pleat detail that just dresses it up a little bit. Of course, Marla puts pockets on everything. We really appreciate that. $21 gets the pants home. And Marla, nothing more slimming than a full-on head-to-toe monochromatic look. I mean, it is elegant and it makes you look like a long little slice of yourself.
Okay, so now Kenya has the pant on, right?
Yep.
So what's interesting to me is it's full length on me, so there you go. It's hitting her right at the ankle. On most customers, she's got long legs, though. It's just not right or fair. Kenya, are you in a large in the pant?
What is it? Are you in a large, Mama? Yeah, yeah. She is in the large.
I find the pants run absolutely true to size.
Okay.
And that's because, let me show you something. The waistband on these makes the difference. That's what I'm learning about this fabric. So the waistband, you've got to stretch, right? So as long as you've got that stretch and you have that stretch in the back there, that's going to absolutely give you what you need so that you can go true to size on the pants. So we're going to learn this fabrication. We're going to kick it out of the ballpark.
And it's exciting.
Because hit it out of the ballpark. Yeah. Because I do not use sport analogies whatsoever with me, because I wouldn't know a football field from a baseball field.
Hey, Marla, I want to give everybody a little bit of info on that pant, though, because we're moving on. 31 inches on that inseam, machine wash, tumble dry, extra small through 3X available, and you're looking at the final quantity. So if that's one that you're interested in, please go to hsn.com, skip the line. Now, Marla, I'm excited about this dress because it is a huge customer pick. Our girls love this dress. It's one of the easiest, most practical dresses that you want to have on hand. It's the matte jersey sleeveless dress with pockets, extra small through 3X, and then average or petite. If you're picking up the petite today, that's 39 inches in the length, and then that average is about 41 and a half. Want to do colors. This color here is so beautiful on so many complexions. We're calling this one Pear. We also have it in the must-have, especially if you're transitioning. Maybe it's getting a little chillier in your part of the country. You can totally throw this over a turtleneck, wear a tall boot the way Sonia has it, and it's out of this world. We also have this gorgeous color, and it's we're calling that one Dusk. Here is, I do love these great neutrals. This one's called Sand. And then we also have it available for you in that sea blue. And Kevin, is there like a handful, like single digits of the geranium? Oh, okay, so a dozen geranium, which is why we didn't put it out here. But machine wash, tumble dry, 95 poly, 5 span. And Marla, a dress that I'm sure you read the reviews, because you read all the reviews, the good, the bad, the ugly. We love this dress because it is so, I mean, you throw it over your head and you look like $1 million, whether you're wearing flip-flops or a tall boot the way Sonia rocked it today.
Don't you like the way I'm being a quick change artist? Like, hello. Anyway, yes, this, I'll tell you how I love to wear this dress. I love, as a little topper for it, any of your moto jackets or your little, like a little bomber jacket. I love a jean jacket over it as we move into the fall. It's the topper that you're going to use to take this dress through the seasons.
And I gotta tell you, here's what we normally charge for this dress, $60. Today it's on an opportunity because it's a customer pick. We love it, right? Nothing wrong with it. We're just at the final quantities. $46, from 60 bucks to 46, and then you get it home on your first credit card payment of $15. But Marla, it doesn't wrinkle. It always looks good. You can wear your favorite bra. In the winter or in the fall, you can throw it over a turtleneck and rock a tall boot. I mean, it really is a plus in the closet, right? It's a solution dress.
This is a fit and flare. So, but we've done it in an interesting way. There's seaming details that go along the side, and it wedges like that little cardigan we were looking at before at the bottom. So if you're a pear, you're an apple, you're a strawberry, or you're built like Sonia and you're just all legs, it works on everybody, and it gives you a shape, because I have no tush and no hips. That when I lost weight, that was the first to go. I mean, I never had a tush, but now I got nothing. And so for me, it's all about a nice fit across the bust line, because that's still there. And then I want something that's going to give the illusion that I've got a few little curves. And this one will flatter your curves. It'll fit your curves. And again, this one has won my sleep on the couch test. It's our matte jersey, which we've been doing matte jersey for, oh gosh, I think 7 years, and we keep doing it because it works. This one we only have 301 reviews out on this. Right? And 217 of them are perfect 5 stars and 30 are 4 stars. And people love it because it does fit and flatter them. So here's one woman said, I'm glad I gave it a try. I love the sleeveless black dress I ordered. Fits me perfectly and hides my waves. I love that. I will definitely order more. Thank you for creating this dress. Love this dress. It's comfortable, well made, and flattering. Another hit. So it's one of those pieces where we're going to talk about what fits, where it's a challenge. On this one, it's true to size. And I do feel it, you may not love it when you get it home, because you're not going to love every single thing you ever buy. I'm telling you that right now. But it will fit you, it will flatter you, and then you can decide if it's right for you. But I don't care if you're an apple, a pear, a strawberry, a celery stick. And someone once told me they were a summer squash. So whatever fruit or vegetable that you think you are, I call myself just a boy with boobs. And so whatever it is you are, this is, if you're a dress girl, you will love this dress, and this price is
so good.
Amazing.
And I got to tell you too, you know, it's not easy to get such great reviews on a dress, right? Dresses are not, you know, there are some women that just don't want them. I know you're one of them, Marla. You know, it's hard to get you in a dress, and you love this dress because it, you told me. And I got to tell you, all the parts that women are usually concerned with, whether it's the tummy, whether it's the hip area, whether it's the thigh, you know, it gently hugs your curves where it's supposed to, and then it just kind of balloons out. So you don't have to tuck your tummy in all day. Even if you sit down like me and you get, you know, the 6-pack pops out, it doesn't matter, because this dress just relaxes where you want it to relax.
You are too hard on yourself. You know, we've all seen each other half naked. So none of these girls can get away with malarkey, and you look absolutely lovely with or without my clothes on.
I got to tell you, it's your clothing. Thank you.
Well, a lot of the clothes I do make, like the little top you and I are both wearing, which we'll talk about in a minute, these fit and flares are really great for a lot of shapes, because wherever you carry your curves, it covers that midsection, which is often our worst spot.
Yeah. Agreed. And by the way, Wanda on Facebook, we are live on Facebook. I don't have my tablet out here though, so we'll try to get one out here so I can monitor as well. But she says, Marla, I love your hair. So thank you, Miss Wanda, for getting social with us. Marla, I am so excited about this topper because it is brand new, or new today. We have this gorgeous, silky, I mean, feels cool on the skin, breathable topper. It's called the Fine Gauge Topper. It's $86.75. It is, I saw Debbie wearing this. I fell in love with it. I think it is absolutely stunning. And you are the queen of toppers. I just got to say, you make a great third piece. $17 gets it home, so $17.35 on any credit card. The color you're seeing on Kenya is the black. We also have it available for you in that beautiful oyster color, which is the color you've been seeing on Sonia. And then, of course, we've got it available for you in the port, that rich, beautiful wine color. This is how you size. You choose extra small, small. You can go medium, large. You can choose extra large, 1X, or 2X, 3X. But Marla, at 54% viscose, 34 cotton, it is that most amazing transitional piece. It is absolutely wear now, even though it's still a little warm. But as it gets a little cooler, you're still gonna love it because you don't get hot in this thing. It breathes.
It does breathe. I use the cotton viscose blend all the time, but I want to talk to you about this piece. This was inspired from a piece that came from Italy that was hundreds and hundreds and like ridiculous hundreds of dollars. And we were able to do it with our ottoman stitch. So if you look carefully, you can see that this is our wonderful ottoman stitch, right? But I want to talk to you about how to wear it and how to approach this piece because I've never done anything like this. So when you get this piece, you're going to say to yourself, how do I put this on? How do I wear this, right? Because it's an extremely unusual, this is really a designer piece. Mm-hmm. The way it's done is in panels. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. And what you're going to see is it's like a big, huge rectangle with arms. Okay. So when you get it and you go to put it on, you anchor it. I want you to have, because you can wear this on either side where the white is the dominant, the oyster is the dominant, or the sand color. So you can wear it either way.
You could
reverse. The linking on it, the linking
beautiful.
Is beautiful on it. But what I want you to do is I want to see that underside color. So you're going to want to bring it back and give it a shawl collar, because when you do that, it anchors it on the neck. And I read that we got one review in, and I just thought, I wish I could talk to you so that I could show you how to do this.
So beautiful.
Because she wasn't comfortable with it, right? And it's such a fun, easy piece.
It is.
And here's the conceit behind this. This is like your fall. Think of it as your scarf, your little fall wrap. The way we designed this, it's going to go out over a dolman sleeve, a drop sleeve, a poncho piece, any piece that you already have in my collection that has a little bit of flow, or a whole lot of flow, is going to go under this piece. And I just think it's elegant and elevated. And I was watching Sonia. Only Sonia can make like cotton viscose look sexy. But she did, she was like walking around, like letting it just sort of slink around, really almost sexy. She does that with Sonia. Sonia, you're ridiculous, and I am jealous of your legs, and I just want to say that. Okay, moving on. But this piece is just easy. It's comfy. Think of it as a shawl. Think of it as a wrap. It's a throw-on piece that is elegant. And somebody came to the door the other morning. When my clothes come, I get so excited, so I start unpacking all my samples. And somebody came to the door. Well, UPS came to my door early in the morning. I had to throw something on. And I just picked this up and threw it over I was wearing a ranspan, one of my little ranspan long dresses that I had slept in. And I threw this on over it, and it was early in the morning. The guy looked at me like, not bad for an old broad. And I thought, well, it's all in the clothes, and I'll take I'm getting to know the UPS guys, the FedEx guys, Amazon. I'm meeting all the delivery guys in my new neighborhood. But it is such a comfy, easy, wonderful piece. It's unique. It's special. And it will be there year after year. Look how elegant that looks on the girls.
And I gotta tell you, if you want the oyster that you're seeing on Sonia, it is my most limited. You've got to be ordering, I think, final 500 in the oyster. And remember, it is generously sized. It is dual sizing, so don't overthink the sizing. It will fit. So either extra small, small, medium, large, extra large 1X, or 2X, 3X. Here's your oyster. I popped it over that sleeveless dress because you can't beat the deal on that huge custom customer pick dress, but if you're a gal that maybe you just, you know, it's getting a little chillier where you live or you don't love your arms, pop this over. It works so beautifully. Of course, here's the port. And then we also have it available, and you're seeing it on Kenya beautifully. I gotta tell you, that black is absolutely mesmerizing. It might be mooring a little bit on screen. I'm not sure if that's reading that way, but it is.
It can, but the black,
out of this world.
It's gorgeous.
It is.
But I've got what I call the ladies who lunch combination. I'm a lady who lunches because my son is a chef and has been bringing me the most amazing lunches every day. Today I had pot stickers with bok choy. Okay, so no takeout for this household. It was really nice. But this is, to me, the ladies who lunch outfit. I'm wearing the essential, our new Luxe knit ponte pant. I'm wearing the same little piece you are that we'll talk about in a minute, and I've thrown this over it. And it's just got a simple, easy elegance. And you talk about the climate changing. You know, I find the weather in Colorado like menopause. This morning it was cold, so I bundled up. By noon, it was hot. I turned the heat on. Then I had to turn the air conditioning on. It's hot. It's cold.
This one is so
crazy.
perfect. This one's perfect.
It's
because
perfect.
At 54 viscose, 34 cotton, it's breathable. It feels smooth on the skin. It feels really lovely, and it drapes like a dream. Marla, it is the perfect transition piece, and I have to agree with you. It is very designer. It is gorgeous. I would put a 1 in front of that 8. I would put a 2 in front of that. I mean, it's
No,
exquisite.
you would put you would put about a 6 in front of that 8.
Right.
The piece that inspired this piece that came out of Italy, it was so stunning, but so stupidly expensive. And my manufacturers interpreted this for me in a way that is affordable, but has all of the elegance of something which is quite extraordinary, but it's a special piece, right? It is a very special piece. So if you want a piece that you feel like, oh, I'm bundling myself up. By the way, I did a brooch. If you go on to hsn.com, I have this gorgeous brooch. Actually, Jay, maybe you can find it for me next time we air this. You could take a brooch even and just put it like this. And you can mix it and match it and do all sorts of things with it. So it's just really elevates anything in your closet.
Extra small, medium large, extra large 1X or 2X, 3X. By the way, a big VIP event happening today. If you're an HSN charge card holder and you spend $75 today, 75 or more, you're gonna save $15. For every $75 you spend, it's basically you get $15 back. You can use that code on your screen. It's 189759, and you can do this as many times as you want today. So if you wanna go ahead and, you know, rack up the first $75 and go again, do it and use that HSN card. It's one of our many VIP events that we do every year. And if you don't have an HSN card, we'll be happy to help you get one. Go to hsn.com for more info, or you can call that number on the screen. Okay, so very, very limited on that fine gauge topper. If you want it, jump on in, especially if that beautiful oyster color is the color that you are in love with. We're moving on to the sweater that both Marla and I threw on. And by the way, hello to Dee, hi to Miss Wanda, Marianne is on as well. Thank you for getting social with us. Of course, if you have any questions for Marla, I'm happy to monitor that chat and give you a little shout out. Okay. So here's the sweater we're featuring now. And Marla, if you are a fan of the butterfly tees, which are your best selling, if I could buy them in every single color, I absolutely will. This is the same kind of feel because it hugs you in all the right places. And then you don't have to worry about your belly. You don't have to worry about your hips. It is extraordinary. Brand new, by the way.
Well, I love this piece, and I have to tell you about it. So this is another cotton viscose blend, so it's a perfect piece. I did do a long sleeve, so I want you to see that. And how I wear it right now, ba-doom, ba-doom. And as it gets colder in Colorado, those sleeves are going to come down. But it's got some really interesting features. Do you see how there's a contrast here, right? Throughout it, it's color block. So I want you to know the collar is designed so that you do see this color, this contrast color coming out. It's a true boat neck. But I wanted you to see that little bit of detail, so it's supposed to curl forward. That's what it's supposed to do, so that you get that contrast color. And then there's all sorts of neat detailing. We have our color block poncho that we do, the mixed media poncho that we had on earlier today, and it's so popular. And this really takes off where that one takes us forward from that piece, which we wear for the summer. You've got a little bit, if you see, there's a little detail here where we drop down the primary color on it. So there's a little detail there. So it's not straight across, a little special detail. And then you've got the color blocking at the bottom. And if you notice on the sleeve, there is a teeny tiny little bit of the color, the contrast color on the sleeve. So the whole idea behind this piece is the contrast color. So I want to read you a review. Classy and unique. This is an amazing new look in a sweater. I'm completely over the high-low hems, etc. And this is not the same old, same old. This is a delicate knit with a lovely hand and drape. It's unique and flattering. Definitely one of my favorite new fall additions to my wardrobe. So I want to thank you for that review. And I want you to see all the details that we brought that special little piece down in the front, just a little special designer touch, that the collar does roll forward. It gives you a nice high collar, right? But it rolls forward. And I think to me, a boat neck is so flattering. I just think it's flattering on every woman. So it's one of my faves in this collection. You got my favorite topper and my favorite sweater. So what can I tell you?
And wait till you see it on Kenya. That's what I want you to see. It looks absolutely great. And by the way, Kenya's wearing that essential crepe pant, which I've never seen in the $30 range. So let's talk about the sizing here. Extra small through 3X. This is 47% cotton, 34 viscose, then 16 nylon, 3 elastane. So it's really basically over 80% breathable and soft and smooth to the touch. It is absolutely delightful to wear. I really love this one, but we are very limited. So I have, Kevin, you said fewer than, okay, so 800 is all I have left. Here's your oyster. If you've bought that topper that we just showed you, that fine gauge topper, it works beautifully with, but clearly this is a piece that stands alone and is so unbelievably flattering. So that's your oyster. Of course, we've got it in the port, which you're seeing on me, and then we also have it in the black. 22 inches in the length, so 22 and a half, and that's the front. And remember, on the back, 27 inches. And Marla, once again, so flattering on a woman's body because it hugs you where it needs to, and then it A-lines beautifully, which you do so masterfully.
So let's talk about what you'd wear this with depending on your shape, right? So this does come up higher in the front. Now, Kenya's a little bustier than I am. So, you know, our breasts pick things up in the front, right? So the length on something is going to depend on how busty you are or aren't. For me, this is covering all the business, so I love that about it, but you could always throw one of my little chiffon tanks under it if you want more length. I personally like it a little bit shorter in the front these days, but I like my tushy covered, which this does, which you can't see, but trust me, it's covered, okay? And so I love that about it. Here's the things I love this with. I love this with my new knit ponte. I love it with the essential knit crepe pant. It'll go great with your flatter fit. And you know what you're totally going to love it with? A pair of jeans, right? Because it gives you just something a little extra special. I think this is a great way to kind of launch into fall, but in a very breathable knit. But you're going to find more and more and more. I'm going to do a lot of cotton in my sweaters because it breathes. And we're all a bunch of walking microclimates living in on a planet that seems to be a microclimate. So I just want us to, no matter what climate you're in at any given moment, for it to fit. I can't wait to see. Oh, yes. But so Sonia has on a white pant too with it. Look how great that is.
It does not accentuate your tummy, so it hugs you on your breast area, but it A-lines out, Marla. So, you know, everybody feels really confident in this thing. The longer sides, that kind of butterfly or handkerchief hem, really slims your hips as well. And please remember, this one's one of my most limited. It is very popular right now. The port is in the lead. If you want this one, order it. And you know what? If you can't make up your mind on color, get the color on Kenya, that black is, you will wear it with, as Marla said, your jeans, any bright red jeans, you know, your essential pant, Marla's flatter fit. There are so many ways to wear this, but I promise you, as one of the reviewers said, it's gonna be one of your favorite fall pieces or transitional pieces, because Marla, it breathes, it feels really good, doesn't matter what microclimate you're in, as you said, and at the end of the day, it's that perfect transition, because it will keep you warm, you know, as you feel the crisp in the air as well. So very, very limited on this one. On its way out with, Kevin, you said fewer than 800 now? $750. If you want the oyster, very, very popular. Final 100 remaining, Marla. They're loving this one. Of course, the port is in the lead, so what a beautiful color, and I think on all women, all complexions, all age. And then, of course, you can never go wrong with that because it's so chic in the black. 712034 is your item number. And by the way, hand wash and then dry flat on this one as well. Are you there, Ms.
You know what? When I was living in Paris, there was a woman who was a very good friend of a friend of mine. And every time I saw her, she was in a cream or an oyster or a white. And I said to my friend Yafa one day, that woman looks like she's so rich. And my friend Yafa said, well, she is. And I thought to myself, there's something about these creams and the sands and the beiges and the whites. They just look like rich lady clothes, and you just don't have to be a rich lady to afford these. It was so funny the way I looked at it. It just makes her look so rich. And Yafa just looked at me and said, well, like she is. And I thought, well, I want to be able to dress like that, even if I'm not. And I do find that I've started a moratorium for myself because my closet was like the dark hole from hell. It was just all black pants, black everything, black this, black that. And so I've been bringing in these colors like the port, like Merlot's, but particularly the color that Sonia's wearing. And I love, do you see how that white peeks over on both the black in the neckline?
Right.
In
just
both the white
over.
and, right, it just curls over. So when that does that, don't think that's a boo-boo. We did that on purpose.
Marla, by the way, you are in good company with that oyster color. We've lost the extra small. So Kevin, you said small through 3X available? So now, now medium through 3X only. If you're loving that oyster color, get in the ordering process. Of course, look, many ways to order with us. If you're new to HSN, give us a call or go to hsn.com. That is absolutely the fastest way to skip the line. But Marla, what a beautiful piece. And I wish our customer could feel it right through their television screen or right through the monitor. It is delightful to wear. It's not scratchy. It feels cool. It's smooth. It's beautiful.
It's got wonderful lines in it. It covers the icky bit because my tummy, like, you know, we have in this house that I'm renting, there's actually a gym in it. My son gets up every morning and says, come on, you can go to the gym. And then I'm like, no, it's too far to go. There doesn't matter how many sit-ups I do. I'm going to have that little bit of tummy. So that's just life.
If you got a little, you're lucky because after the twins, I'm like a Shar-Pei. So that's never going back. Marla, by the way, Michelle is on Facebook and she says, what sizes are the girls wearing? So Miss Michelle, in the port color, I'm actually wearing the small today. Sonia, do you know what size you're? The small as well. Kenya, do you know? The large. So Sonia in the oyster is in the small. I am also in the small. And then Miss Kenya in that black is wearing the large. Marla, what would you say? True to size on this one, right?
Totally true to size on this one because it's not a dolman sleeve. It's not an inset sleeve. It's a bird. It's a plane. I don't know how to, it's got a slight angle to it. I find it runs true to size. I don't know, Kenya, how are you feeling in it? Would you like to go up a size or you like the size?
Do you like, yeah, it's good. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
And
it's true.
Perfect on Sonia as well. And you see that front. One of the reasons this works so beautifully is where the linking is. The front linking and the back linking is angled just like the butterfly tee. You were 100% right about that. And that's what gives you just a little bit more room across the tummy, and yet it doesn't look like you're trying to cover it. You know, you just are.
No, and by the way, Dee says the color on Kenya is so flattering. If you've got hips and a booty, yes, curvy girls. Dee, you make me laugh. She wrote hugs and kisses. And you're right, you know, it doesn't look like you're trying to cover up. It's just unbelievably flattering, and it's on sale today. Now, here's the pant, and I'm telling you, this is my favorite pant, Marla. I love your flatter fit, but you said it to me. You said, Les, you gotta try my essential crepe, and you were right. This is a full-length pant. Did
you get them eventually?
Oh,
you tried them?
I tried them, and
They're
when
great,
I saw the price today, I put another 4 in my cart. So I think I want them in every color, because normally this is almost an $80 pant. So from $75, unbelievable clearance price, and we are very limited. This, I believe, is a true, I would think, Marla, this is a year-round pant, but let me do colors and then I'll let you explain. Of course, we've got it available for you in the navy, and this is the original color I bought first. So I own this one. I absolutely love it. Of course, we also have it available for you in this beautiful, we're calling it burnt red. We also have, and I'll hold them side by side, we've got it available for you in the burgundy, which you seeing on Kenya, it looks phenomenal. And then we also have the canvas, and we have it available for you in the black. So I put the black in my cart today, and I put the canvas in my cart today, Marla, because I don't wear white jeans, but this color I'm willing to do, and especially in this fabrication. This comes in extra small through 3X. It is so easy, ladies. Machine wash, dry, flat, and 60% rayon, so they feel like a dream. Yes, you got spandex 7%, and then 33 nylon. Over $40 off. We rarely ever mark down
I can't
any
even
of
believe
Marla's
this.
pants,
I can't
ever.
even believe this price on this pant, because it is, I bring it in every year. It's, I have already locked down Q1 of next year. I'm working on Q2. Those pants are in there, and they'll be full price. And those pants are based on a pant that I used to buy. I used to pay 168 bucks a pop for them. I kid you not. And I loved them. And I would buy them every summer because the fabric was a little bit thinner than the one we used. And I wore them so much. I had a shiny derriere. So I think we improved on the fabric. We brought the pricing way down because we're so lucky to be on TV networks around the world. You know, Leslie, we're now in, get this, Japan. How cool is that? We're in Italy. We're in the UK. We're in Canada. And of course, here in the US. And that pant sells everywhere in the world at full price.
Agreed. We never or rarely ever mark down any of your pants. And you know what? You make really great pants. We always joke, Marla, I got to say the corny joke. We always want to get in Marla's pants. At the end of the day, you make a really flattering pant, and they're always customer picks. This one for me happens to be one of my favorites. I think it's a year-round fabrication. Take a look at all of that wonderful stretch. And you know, it looks like a formal work pant, but Marla, you know, it feels like a legging, you know, which I think is, once again, it'll pass the sleep test, right?
Well, you know what? I just actually asked the team to do a legging in this fabric. I'm not sure if I'm going to like it or not. It's being shipped to me, so I'll let you know if I like it in a legging. It fits like a skinny cigarette pant. It doesn't bag out. It washes beautifully. I wear them day in and day out. I love them. And they're one of my very favorite things that we do in my entire collection.
I'm glad I took your advice. Over 300 now gone. Remember, extra small through 3X. The inseam on this one is approximately 30 inches. So we do consider this a full length pant. It's not a skinny, it's not a boot. It's, Marla, it's a narrow leg, right? Or a straight leg? What would you say?
It's absolutely a narrow leg pant.
So as you can see, it's not the type that you're gonna have to like turn red in the face trying to put it on, slip your foot through the hole, but it is of a more streamlined fit. And once again, this is a $75 pant. We've got it at a clearance price because we are down to the final colors, $31.85. And Marla, I remember when we launched them, when you told me to try them on, and I took your advice and bought them, and I'm so happy I did. Remember, we had like 4 different blues, and you know, we're down to the final colors here. So I want to show our girls once again a navy, always elegant, iconic, classic. Try the navy, you will love it. Here's your burnt red. We also have that beautiful burgundy. Here's your canvas. And then of course we have it in the black, as you saw on Kenya. Final 200. Last call in the black. If you want that black, you've got to be in the ordering process. This is 618-293. And I think we have time to head over for a phone call, because calling from my very own home state, Jersey girl, we have Jessie on the line. Jessie, you're live on the air. My name is Leslie, and of course we've got MarlaWynne.
Hi, Leslie. Hi, Marla.
Hi, Jessie. How are you?
Oh, well, thank you. I don't know if you remember or not, but I met you with my sister when you launched Wynn Layers. We came to the launch of Wynn Layers.
Well, I'm so glad you called in.
Well, I've just ordered so many things, like I always do. But I got this pullover sweater that Leslie's wearing, and the new duster with the mock neck shell. I ordered that. And also the topper. When you said earlier today it was a designer piece, you had me. That was it.
Wait till you get it in person,
You're going to
Jessie.
love it. I cannot believe you remember that party. We did that party in my showroom. Like, what was it? 2017,
3 years
2018?
ago, which I think it was 3 years this past March, so it's coming up on 4 in March.
So listen, Crookie, make sure you're signed up for our newsletters because when all this crazy is over, we're going to do sometime next summer, I'm sure, we're going to do another event. And I really want to bring my customers together and give you all a hug because I miss you. So we'll be doing that. So make sure you stay in touch.
Well, I love your things. And I have to say, as I just tell everyone, I've always gotten compliments on my accessories, bags and shoes and sunglasses. But when I wear your clothes, I get compliments on my clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that.
And Jessie, would you tell any first-time customers how they feel? Because that's the thing. We don't have to choose anymore. We can still be comfortable and still look completely elegant and pulled together.
Everything.
Yeah. We don't have to choose.
Comfort
Why
is
sacrifice?
everything, because I'm older. I'm 67. I have arthritis. I'm a larger person. And if you ask my shape, I'm a fig.
A fig?
That's what I say.
Figs are my favorite.
You're a fig. Okay, no.
I'm a fig.
Jessie, honey, you're not a fig, you're a pear. Trust me.
Oh, I think I'm a fig. Or maybe a taste bud.
You know what? Are we not all crazy? Like, have you ever heard a man say, like, he's a fruit or a vegetable? No, right? Never. But we walk around going, oh, I'm a fig, I'm a kumquat, I'm a
figs are delicious.
squash,
I love figs, Jessie. Rock on with your little fig body. I got to tell you, these feel really good because once again, they give, they have stretch, but Marla, unbelievable recovery. Jessie, have you tried this one? Because Marla convinced me to buy it. And I have to tell you, she was right.
Everything I've heard. Now, what I want you to do, if you haven't already, maybe I'm just missing it. Have you done any slacks in the petrol blue color?
I haven't done the petrol. It's funny because petrol blue is on my color card.
It's coming up
for
next,
Q1 and Q2 of next year. I've got inky blue, but I did do a petrol blue in the flatter fit, but it was a while back. So if you go look for flatter fit, petrol blue, maybe the petrol will come out. But I don't think I've got them coming in right now, and I can't remember, but I could be wrong.
We're wearing black with it, so that works for me. I always usually either have black or one of the darker blues. That's my. Well, I do have a burgundy pair as well.
Oh,
so
well, the burgundy will work, girlfriend. The burgundy will work. And Jessie, stay in touch. And by the way, I'm going to be doing. You're going to notice in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be putting a survey up online for all my customers because we're beginning to develop the Wynn Home collection, which will be beddings and linens and lounge and all of that stuff. And I have done this whole survey because, I really want all of your input. So thank you for calling in. Thank you for coming to the Wynn Layers launch. Thank you for calling in today and for being such a great customer.
Miss Jessie, I appreciate it. By the way,
I love you. Stay well and safe.
The petrol blue.
You too.
Stay with me. Don't go anywhere. I've got the first 2 items in the next hour, Marla. We've got the petrol blue. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. Hey, if you want this pant, very, very busy on the lines. As you can imagine, this is a $75 pant. It is always very popular. It is one of my favorites that Marla makes, and you ought to try it today because I don't think it'll ever be at this price again. Half of our quantity gone already.
Never.
$10 to try. Any debit or credit card. Yeah. Amazing.
Let me tell you something. Not only will it never be on this price again, the margins on those pants are so skinny because it is a very expensive fabric. It'll never be a TS. So if you want a TS price on my Essential Knit Crepe pant, just don't be ridiculous. Just buy them now because they will never, I mean, that price is like the price of a t-shirt.
This tank is not in the show, but I saw it backstage. I fell in love with it. It is absolutely stunning. Take a look.
I wondered. You little stinker.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
And by the way, can I show you something just so you know?
Yeah.
Not only do you have the tank, but looky, my son and Jason was running up and down the stairs. I was making him crazy. I know.
Jason, that was my fault.
But hey, just saying, drama kimono in it, right?
Wow.
Gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
And
so
this tank.
And it's called Matte and Shine. So you've got the jacquard tank, as you can see. I mean, look how beautiful with the navy. I want to show you this guy here. It's Marla. See, we're building a wardrobe here, Marla. I could very well wear this guy with that burgundy, or if I wanted to, go and pop that spice. So take a look there. Isn't that beautiful? So this is 712027. We don't have time for it in the show, but look at this. We even have this gorgeous color for the canvas pant.
Isn't that gorgeous?
I'm so buying this.
I'm wearing it with an oyster pant.
I just threw that.
This group is so gorgeous. So you're a little stinker because I thought, oh no, they did a new rundown and I didn't get it. And Jason has been running up and down the stairs.
Jason doesn't have to do cardio tonight. But by the way, we are wrapping up this hour. We still have another whole hour with this amazing woman and this wonderful collection. MarlaWynne continues here in HSN. Don't you go anywhere.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me tonight for a beautiful new routine.
If you want to find your perfect fit at HSN, start by taking accurate body measurements. Make sure that you're wearing clothing that is fitted to your body. There are 3 points of measure: your bust, your waist, your hips. We'll start at the chest. Bring the tape measure up and around to the fullest part of your bust. You want it to be snug, but not tight. Next is your waist. To find your natural waist, bend side to side. Where your body naturally creases is where you want to measure. Last are your hips. You want to measure around the fullest part of your bottom and around the hip. I'm a 1X or a 16 to 18W, depending on the fit. And now you can find your perfect fit at HSN.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not